Oh, they're still here. First thing I gotta do today is do a fence check. Why are they so eager? They're acting weird. Maybe they think they're going to get some corn. Not today. Well, maybe I will give him some corn. I don't want to feed the other ones. I can afford to feed them corn every day. Well, like I said, I gotta do a fence check. So the first thing I gotta do is turn the fence off. Then I take the ATV out and around and check the fence. He follows me everywhere now, like a puppy. I gotta get some insulators on the fence. Don't you dare. I don't have any corn. Just don't get out. He wants corn. I gotta go to the barn and turn the fence off or take the ATV out. Oh, I gotta get a wire across that gate. Yeah. Even if I just have to lay it across the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find an insulated one. I found a way to feed both bulls. Let him in here where he's always at. And I let this white bull into the barn and lock them in. And after he eats, I'll chase him out. I really came out here to unplug the fence. Yeah, I can hear this. Grounded. It's not loud like it usually is. Good thing I put him in the barn, otherwise these cows would have crowded us. Oh, something's interesting here. I filled these up last night, but I think I gotta stop leaving the hose in. I think the water's siphoning and I don't know where it's going, but next time I water them, I'm gonna take the hose out. So I don't, because it's almost empty. Same thing happened on that one last time I watered them. Yeah. Wherever I leave the hose and it drains out slowly. Must be a leak in the hose. Anyway, I gotta check something here first. The cattle out there bound by the bridge. I hear geese. There they are. Quite a few this time. Yeah, there's the cattle down there. But I'm working up here today. First thing I'm gonna do is see which side of the fence I gotta work on. I disconnected both sides. I want to see if it's from here down to the gate, or if it's from here down that way. Looks like my fence is leaning. I'll have to work on that. Anyway, let me hook up this side first. I shined the wires up. Copper and aluminum. I need to replace this fence with a galvanized wire because the copper and aluminum always corrodes. I hooked up the wire. It goes toward the road and around the pond to the gate, and it's working good. So the ground is on this other fence, so I'll go ahead. He's already done eating. He's done eating already. He's getting restless. And the other one's done too. He's wandering around. He's over there. I gotta get him out of the barn now. I got him out. Probably a bad habit now letting him in the barn, but at least he got fed. But before I go around with the ATV and bottom pasture, I want to check the fence. So the fence around this way looks like it's okay. Yeah, I don't have a real tester, but I got a copper wire. I can jump it. I got it hooked up. I'm going to keep this fence disconnected, but I want to check it up here. There's a cattle down there. I want to check all this fence to make sure there's not ground's not up here somewhere. Maybe I won't. I don't have my boots on. It's a little sloppy here. This part of the fence looks okay on top. So I could drive the ATV up the hill. Check the rest. Okay, let's go check the fence now with the ATV. It's time to use the ATV now. Okay, which cat are you? Are you my cat or are you the neighbor cat? Yep, that's not my cat. But it's not so afraid of me like it used to be, so that's good. I gotta disconnect this fence so I can get the ATV out. Just have to wait, cat. Just have to wait. Don't know. It went a little ways, but I like this cat. Looks like mine. Almost. The back legs don't have as much white on it, though. Tires are still good. The front's a little bit low. Rear looks like it's okay. You're gonna follow me everywhere? He's still chasing him around, though. He hasn't exerted his dominance yet. Give him time. Guess I better close this up after I leave. Hope I left the fence unplugged. I think I did. I plugged it back in. Test it. Test it here. The fence should be off. Red ball went up there. Okay. I guess before I go down the rest of the fence, I better check this fence. From there, all the way up to where I am. I don't think he came in here yet last night or today. Still following me around, huh? Yeah, pear trees blooming. I got a wire to jump across there. And when I turn it back on, that will power the rest of this fence to the gate. Until, as long as this gate's open. It's only 50 degrees, but the sun's warm. I'll take my jacket off. Let's go put that, jump the wire across there. I'll start checking the rest of the fence. A couple of buzzards flying around. That one was over here. Yeah, he's landed there. There's another one coming up. There's two of them up there now. And one of them landed over here. What was that buzzard? I'll take a look at the buzzard when I check the fence. I went ahead and checked the fence up there on top first. It's okay. I found some old wire. Either I used it in the house when I built the house or when we built the barn back in the 80s. That'll work. I'm going to jump the fence. I got the wire across. Hopefully they don't drag it or step on it too much. So when I turn the fence back on, it'll be connected all the way around to the garden. I can't believe I forgot about that. I guess I didn't expect this to be open that often. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back on the ATV and check some fence. I already checked up there. Look at that. Thistles are growing already. Blossoms are opening up now on the pear. This would be a good time to hook the blade up on the tractor and do some blading through here. Knock all that rough stuff off. And drag it down here. It's a little bit low right through here. Yeah, I could do that every year because they screw it up with their footprints. Look how he's eating underneath the fence. Okay, let's see what I can find on the fence. I can see right now they moved the bull around a little bit. That bull. He's a little bit ripe, and they're still eating on him. Ain't not much left to him though. I'm going to save the head and skull eventually when the vultures are done with it. Fence looked okay up there. Down the hill looks okay. Now I gotta check. I can use the ATV to check most of the rest of the fence. There's this southeast corner. There's a creek right along there and back out that way. I still have to check this area here. Ah, I see something. There's some tree fell on it. The fence, I didn't bring a saw with me. Ah, there's a, yeah, tree fell up there too. Pretty big. I don't know if I can get it off. I'm going to try to get this one off. It's small. I should have brought a saw with me. I forgot. I broke some of the branches up, but that one I couldn't break, so I just pushed it underneath the fence. I think I can get this off. Lift that end up over. Looks like it broke one insulator, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have to go. I got some insulators on the ATV. But first get the log off. That's the ground because the fence is touching the ground. I'm surprised I didn't get out here. That's harder than it looked. Log wasn't really that heavy. But the way the top is situated in there and the log is leaning against that tree there, all the tension is going that way. It was hard to pull it across the fence. And then now the fence is above it, so everything's good now. Let's go I got 3 insulators. Let's put them on. I'll just go back and get some more. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need at least 2 more. Oh, there's top wires. Stretched, but maybe I can tighten it up somewhere. I don't know if it's tight. I could probably tighten it up from that end better. Let's walk through the rest of these woods first. The fence is back up. Bottom wire's not so bad. I wasn't stretched as much. This is a heavy duty, galvanized, thicker wire than the bottom. Like I need another 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 of both of them off that one. I can get that one when I drive the ATV back around this side. This is a remnant of the old creek where the creek used to flow when I first bought the property. But a few years later, a neighbor who farms this, he dug out the creek. The creek is there, and he dug it out and threw some dirt there, but he left a hole here, a little dip, because that's where the water, when the creek overflows, it goes through here, fills this up, and then drains out that way, back into the creek. And for years, I just fenced around it. And then, okay, so it was that year I put the, I don't know what year that was, 24? I forget. I took the hydrants down there, and this was idle. This was idle all summer. So the grass got big. And so I decided to, and then I noticed this was a ridge in here, so I put the fence through. So now they can have all this there. You can see what they did to the cedars. Tore all the limbs off, scratched them off. Anyway, I got one more fence to fix, but I got to bring the ATV around this side. There's a ditch. He also dug a ditch here that comes from his pond. Creek goes that way, and this ditch goes along here, up there to his pond, up that way, on top of the hill. And now I got to check the rest of this fence. But I think I already found the ground, that limb that was laying on the ground there, in the fence. The fence is tighter now after I replaced those other insulators. Took some tension out. And once I fix them other two, that'll take more tension out. More tension, add more tension. Yeah, I'll take it out, add more tension. All right, on with the fence check. Looks like I got more limbs to pick up here. Been making a pond around there. Someday that big tree's gonna fall. A dead ash. I remember when there was a little bitty sapling. After we cleared this all out with the bulldozer or track hoe or whatever, pushed all these trees out. Then the next year I planted dished it up, planted some grass. And then I was mowing. No, there was a sapling here, a little bitty one. So I left it. It was an ashtray. Ash tree. But it must have been hit by lightning or something. Used to be a big thorn tree over there. I cut it down. Yeah, I cut it down and left it alone. I went around it for years, and the log's still there. I still go around it because I don't want to in case there's any thorns in the soil. Anyway, I got work to do. I probably don't have to check the rest of the fence, but since I'm down here, might as well. I'm gonna go put those insulators on that post down in there. I got 2 insulators I need to put on there. That post. Now this fence is back in business. Let's check what I can check from the ATV now. Looks okay, except for that one branch. I'll knock it off. Then I'm going to head to the other side. On the other side of that hill. Or should I say mound. Yeah, this is the first point I had dug. Most of this stopped. There was a washout here. I dammed it up, so then the neighbor dug this out here on his side for his pond overflow. Goes all along here and got to the big creek. Big creek flows that way to the road. And I'm headed over there now. I'll drive in there, but not much I can do because I can't cross the creek there. The ditch. I can't cross the ditch back there. This is a ditch that empties the water out that comes across. Comes from the other side of the road and comes down through here. This is a ditch I had dug last spring. Yeah, just so the water could get out to the neighbor's ditch. Looks pretty good here. I could see most of the fence from this side of this ditch. I'll check what I can from the ATV. I think I already found the ground, a fallen tree and fence on the ground. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing laying on the fence. Couple small limbs, but they won't hurt nothing, but I'll get rid of them anyway. Water's flowing. Hasn't rained for a while, but the water's still flowing. See the water flowing here. So I'm out here, I guess I figure I'll climb up here and take a look to make sure fence ain't grounded. Looks okay to me. There's the white bull. Red bull's still up there by the barn. I'm pretty sure I found the ground on that tree that had the fence laying on the ground. Let's just ride back to the barn and turn fence back on. Test it. Looks like the elm tree is budding out. I think those are seeds too. Not sure, but I think they're seeds. There's a white bull. Oh, he's on the other side of the fence. That's right. They go back there. Oh, I thought he was out. Red bull's up there. He hasn't come in here. He hadn't come into that area by the house yet. Hasn't found it. Yeah, I don't think I need to check the rest. I'll just go ahead and head back to the barn and turn the fence on. Gotta fix that one there. It's got a broken post. Actually, I got two broken posts. I need to have maybe two of them in here. That one's enough. But not today. I got other things I want to do. Okay. Let's head. I'm not going out that way. I'm going back the way I came. Up and over. Well, at least I think I got the fence fixed. I'm surprised they didn't get out over there. But they don't hang out in there like they do everywhere else. Okay. Because I still want to go out and work on it. Put them two 8-foot gates up too today. As I'm out here, I guess I'll drag this plastic out. I see a plastic jug out there. And a plastic jug over there. That the wind blew in here during those windy days. Hey, Red Bull. Yeah, let's get them out of there. They're out. I got these 3 items on the back of the trailer. Take them back to the house. This black plastic, I don't want to take it back. I'm going to put it over there. There's just a rose bush. That'll hang on to it for a while. This is the overflow from the pond, which needs to be replaced if I dig the pond out someday. It'll stay there for a while. Oh, I can smell that dead bull from here now. He's going back up to the pile of hay. He hasn't found his way through that gate yet. Oh well, give him time, he will. All I got left to do is drive up to the barn, turn the fence on and test it. Oh, I got to reconnect the fence first. That goes out around the pasture. I guess red bull don't mind being by himself as much as the big white bull does. Oh, that cat's here. I'm just going to run away. Go ahead. I don't think he's used to my motor. I was going to drive up there. Maybe I'll walk. Maybe it won't run away. If it does, then I'll drive. It didn't run away yet. This was a nice breeze today. It's warming up though. There's one of them. He got flies already. Oh, he thinks I'm going to give him some more corn. There's the other two. He's been in once now. He thinks he can come back in again. Maybe tomorrow, boy. Maybe tomorrow. You're going to have to get out of the way. I'm going to turn the fence on and check I'm going to hook the fence back up and then turn it on and test it. He's in my way the whole time. Carry my stick. It's clicking good now, but I'll still test it. No more corn today, boy. Since I jumped that fence over there, the gate that's open, I'm going to test it here. Working good again. That jump worked. One's over there. Other two are on the other side of the baler. And you just keep following me around like a dog. You want some corn. Guess I have to buy some corn one of these days. I'm ready. I only got one bag left. What do you think of that, boy? Might probably buy some protein tubs too. I guess that cat had enough to eat. It's leaving. I noticed the last couple of weeks I must be losing weight because my belt ran out of notches. Now my pants are sagging, so I have to add another notch to my belt, or should I say a hole. I gotta keep my pants tighter or my belt tighter. I don't feel like I lost weight, but I must have. I can park the ATV again. And I'll go in the house, get something to drink, maybe eat something, and head out to the big pasture to work on those gates.